Так, снова всем привет. Я продолжаю проходить ивент. Вот этот ивент. Так, ну я это скорее всего, типа, ну как объяснить? Я это заранее записываю, то есть я вот сейчас записал вот часть одну, и это уже часть вторая сразу идет. То есть, скорее всего, я вот это один ролик сегодня выложу, и два как раз конец вот этого сюжетки ивента. Сам ивент, скорее всего, выложу завтра. Так что, да, приступим.
Nice! Just as we hoped! There's a load of people here!
Ух ты.
Huh? Even Lisa's here!
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
We've been doing pretty well!
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. My name is... I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windbloom. Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
Gosh, that all sounds quite
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sakura said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you.
a meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that's...
I will think also. Give...
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be... And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can...
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you...
Конечно. Зачем вот такие загрузки делать? Это так долго. Проще самому прогрузиться. Ну нет, сейчас вот эти вот загрузки долго ждать. Звуков есть, а экрана нет. Все логично. Логично. Ой, ну сколько вот ждать эту хрень? Я, наверное, буду пропускать вот эти вот загрузки. Так.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way. Got it. Kale, please follow me.
А черный экран можно? Сука. Черный экран уберите. Вот он, видите?
The sun is already out? Oh, okay. Just one last experiment, and then we can get some rest. Last one. I Oh, it's our lucky day. Amber? Wow, and Eula's with... Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies!
Kale, we were just talking about you. Ah, right, I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of...
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person. Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kale.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of
Clee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish? Nope. Clee's on patrol with the other knights. Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here is a Knight of Favonius except for... I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the rings, but it's still a surprise to see with my own... Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the... Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully... Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal...
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't... Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new...
Yep. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming...
Amber!
Sorry, at least I didn't say anything about what the surprise...
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a... What kind of surprise? I'm saved. Secros is giving me a lead-in. Now, I just...
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could... So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct?
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something. I'll drop something in there for sure.
Надеюсь, не попочку.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to fit...
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like...
No. There's always next time. Oh, yeah, so... See you later. Have a safe... Are you okay, Kale? Was it that obvious? No, not at all. It just looked... So that means it was obvious. Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you... Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really... Really? I thought we are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being complete, the first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my... But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. Aw, Kale. Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my... I already knew bits and pieces about her, but still... I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. No, it's fine. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? And, I mean... You've probably noticed, but even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggled. Really? Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much when you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things up. In fact, before meeting you, I'd know. I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything. And I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. Sucrose has stopped talking. But for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery. But it's always by myself. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft. Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like... Then, maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after. Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next... Your tetra... what? 2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor. Sure.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together. Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit.
We're not what Colleen needs right now. She needs a new friend.
I don't get it.
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now...
Так, я на паузу нажму. Так.
According to some of the older Eremites, it does actually rain in the desert on occasion. And when it does, it's always a lot heavier than this.
Все без закопов.
Help! Oh, I beg you, please don't let go!
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry and... Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria and Mona? What kind...
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been...
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. Really?
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you would have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
I know. I really am grateful, miss.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall?
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way.
But you still came up here anyway?
Yes, I did. Because there's something I just...
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine. I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love struck Mona.
Okay, that explains you. But
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save.
So that's why the Scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place.
Huh?
I see. So, all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a...
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this. let alone that I have a part to play in it. Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love.
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your...
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a personal...
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Will do.
Ну дочь, хотя бы закончился, этого говорит, было бы охрененно. Так. Опа. Здорово.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat up.
Welcome back. Did everything go...
Yep, we managed to find and touch...
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to... We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay...
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I...
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon...
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's... I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go...
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Sounds like a plan. This one, and this one, ooh, and this one. Hey, Paimon's really hungry! And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you, too.
Ладно.
Ooh, Paimon.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoke.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for...
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail any...
Enjoying the scenery?
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me.
What kind of good...
Behold!
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map, and you'll find the lantern. If I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed, then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find... Also, if you have some time, we could organize an...
Oh, you're starting...
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this... Anyway, see you later.
Venti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I chat?
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet. Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another... Mind if I buy you a drink? Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From...
Yep, Bazaar is...
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I meant. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she wants.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy. Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure. I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends. Huh? I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free Good day to you, miss.
Вторая глава закончилась. И... Следующего дня. Сколько было время? 8, наверное, точно.
Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench.
Many good bargains during the winter.
Hey, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the...
Nice work!
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet.
Где? Куда? Это подсказок. Окей. Здесь до хрена что ли? Ну-ка, я просто все тут потыкаю. Посмотрю. Ой, блин. Так, ну я, короче, вот так вот быстро пролистаю и сам посмотрю на видео, что-то такое. Потому что это вот читать, это пипец, конечно. Быстро читаем, мы уходим. У нас они что?
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that... As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of...
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never... Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy. While Bennett suggests official, Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari, and Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration. Timaeus seems to have forgotten.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never...
So, what are the answers to the forbidden?
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on...
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, Timaeus! What brings...
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However,
Huh? This is kind of... Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little?
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-ar? Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research.
Wait! So Ying-ar is the girl from Lila that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the...
No, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere...
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking...
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart, transformed. I know full well that Miss Ying-ar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the wind. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people.
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now?
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself, to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We will... Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything...
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would know...
Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other... Okay, Paimon on. We have with us here the flower.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name?
All right. We all.
That's me!
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a...
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there? Of course. We will soon see if my...
Actually,
Me too.
but weren't you all fired up?
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where...
According to the prophecy, once we've.
Oh, we know something about that.
What? Wow, that's amazing.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
This is it. We're off to find the sacred location.
Ну.
Should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look. Oh, it should be right up ahead. I don't see any lantern. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the lantern utmost joy actually. Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Hyman's reading too. Huh? But there's nothing above us. Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way.
Look, the wind!
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up at...
Huh? We'll have to fly up there?
Here.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Yeah!
How did this little island get up here in this?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here.
Oh, good thinking. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here?
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall... Well, as far as instructions go.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh? What is it, Albie?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone?
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible.
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any, but I also couldn't find any
Huh? What do you...
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to... Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt.
That sounds kind of...
I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle...
I see! That makes a lot of...
Mona, is there something wrong?
Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Thank you for offering, Klee, but while Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin, hoping to find... But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been... But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered... Do you mean Mona? Never mind. It's not like I've got...
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona. I'll just do what Albedo...
Yes. Let's test the hypothesis together, Cle.
Come on, join us.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Then I'll answer the first question. If some...
You can do it, Sucrose.
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a...
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is... that I will be... For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to...
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our...
Wait! The lantern just lit up! Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing! Huh? But...
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, all right. Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer...
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no...
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good...
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the problem.
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
Huh. So you had your eyes on me even then, huh?
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it.
Huh? But why?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, in fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a...
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was...
Ah, so you're Beast student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested. The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up?
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Mom?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking
Old hag, who would dare say that?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry?
Oh, Alice, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest...
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You
can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really...
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon is great.
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what...
Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you... Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lamp?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day...
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing...
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, the guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world, and that they would...
The one who would never lie is... me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, as for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered...
Huh?
I'm pretty sure every child in Mon-
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who... Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of... I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen from...
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn...
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her...
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexens...
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come.
So, the supreme blessing...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles, but no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains as long as we can be with our beloved friends. Our hearts will be filled.
I still don't get it, but I do know that...
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later.
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling. And farewell to all of our other friends as well. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close?
Yes, it's Windbloom again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day. Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone.
Whoa! Ah! Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, you know...
I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just, a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might...
Okay.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind.
It's nothing, really. It's just, well, Alice's story, but still, the whole thing wasn't quite... Of course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real.
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly,
if anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like this whole adventure...
But I'd say we still learned...
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to...
Oh, Miss Ying-ar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want...
Hey, you three? You may want to look...
Huh? Miss Ying-ar?
Oh, so that's Miss Ying-ar?
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Monster.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar, but
Are you so happy just to see me?
of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't,
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding. But now that I've seen you like that, you said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then.
Should we go see?
Oh, I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really?
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness. I have to say, I'm even more. You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to. But isn't it too late now for me to learn to? Well. I may have read about that in a book before. That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. So my mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, but she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start some. Why don't you give it a try, Kale? Okay, I'll try my best.
They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
I nearly forgot. This texture. Are these seeds? Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my wind blooms for this year. I wish. Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest.
Kale, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a...
You're right. I almost forgot. Kale, can you exhale once into this Oh, really? Of course. Huh? What was that? It was like a little cloud of happiness, and now it flew away. Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it, and let you know as soon as I have any Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tainari!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends for...
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all...
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you. Sayano wanted you to have one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say...
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare
Can you believe this guy? Huh. Let's not...
Wait! I've got something to give you, too.
Huh? Kale has a gift for him?
Yeah! I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things. I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to... During Windbloom, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three?
But Tainari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the...
Whoa, are these really for us?
So, are these your chosen Windblooms? One of them. Both Padisaras and Sumeru roses are my... Although they're not native to Mondstadt, They are the flowers that can best I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany, as the real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing. I'm so happy to hear you. Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there? Huh? Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
И вот я прошел, так понял, да? Ну, и сюжет именно. Да, я прошел. Что это? Так это, наверное, не важно. Ну, теперь осталось проходить именно сам ивент. Сюжет мы прошли.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of...
Что у нас тут? Красота. И это. Так, ну что ж, тогда увидимся в самом ивенте. Пока-пока.
Ah.